Hey everybody, I'm here with Mr. Brandon and Mr. Terry, and I am Mr. Garrett, and you are tuned in to the Naked Famous Denim live stream. It's been a little while, it's been 2 weeks. Brandon and I were away last week in New York City, so hopefully you attended the party there and we saw you in person. Terry was gone for 2 weeks over to the old country
That's
in
right.
Taiwan. How was that?
Yeah, so hey everybody, I just flew in from Taiwan and boy are my arms tired.
Whoa, terrible.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be here all night. Taiwan was fantastic. So glad to be there, catch up with the family. And happy to see you guys here. It's happy to see all our friends back in the chat. And yeah, sorry you're away. Good to be back.
Yeah, and I was sick last week. We had some influenza came over the whole office, and a bunch of people actually ended up being sick. Brandon narrowly avoided the illness.
I'm all right.
But because of that, we didn't do last week either. But no worries, we're back, and we got lots to talk about for this week's episode, so you definitely want to stick around until the very end. And since we're just getting started here, don't forget to hit the like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Let's see who's tuning in today.
Do you know how to say the flu in Japanese?
No, how do you say it?
Influenza.
What a surprise. We have BD from Southern Ontario,
Hey.
Canadian Penny from Vancouver Island. Hello, fellow Canadians. Super Dave G'day from Down Under. Firearms USA from Missouri. We have...
We should talk about firearms one day.
Bring in your collection.
Right. Is that allowed on YouTube?
Yeah, why not?
I'm not sure.
You're just
Oh,
not
yeah,
allowed full auto anymore, which shouldn't be a big problem. Raw Denim live stream, yes. Hello from SoCal, from Fresno, California. Hello from the Yukon.
Oh, all
wow,
the way.
that's very cool. Hopefully,
This far.
there's not too much latency up in the Yukon. I bet you the internet there is.
Must be on this live.
Oh, they've got it
They
figured
probably
out.
have satellite.
No, they've got it figured out.
You think they have a
Absolutely.
cable going up to
I
Yukon?
don't know, but they got something good.
All right, so CS Chicken, he says he got his Sakura slub today in Super Guy. Speaking of which, we have one right
Ba-bam!
here. So the Sakura slub dropped just today, this morning at 11 a.m. Also, the Wonder Looper dropped. This is not the Wonder Looper show, but when does Bezad do the Wonder Looper show? After this? No, tomorrow.
Same time, same-ish place, but tomorrow.
YouTube. Tomorrow. But anyways,
I gotta say, the leather patch on this is so friggin' nice. This is the Horween Chrome XL, color number 8.
but do the pull up like
Oh,
nice.
if you don't like this leather, you are on another planet.
Ooh, like it just
It's just so nice and
It's
waxy
so
and
nice.
sexy. It's so good.
it's only gonna get better too. I think once it like kind of fades a little bit.
I wonder if we can show the little cell. It's hard to see it. The little gradient pink. Oh, see, when we do it, ooh, there you can see it kind of.
Put it in the middle, it will focus better.
I know it's gonna block the light.
There we go. It's in focus.
Oh yeah,
So
that's focused. It's
There you go.
pretty.
So yeah,
It's
just a kiss
pretty.
of pink. It's not super pink, but it's weird because I feel like the farther you get back to it, the more I can see the pink shining through the front. It has this like pinky purpley tint to it that you can definitely tell, especially when you put it side by side with another pair. So anyways, we got lots to talk about today. I'll just kind of go through it just so you guys have an idea. We got some Godzilla updates. This is probably one of the biggest Godzilla updates to date. We're going to show off a faded night sky because we have the night sky coming up in a couple weeks here. We got some news about the Offshoot Strong guy. Did we grab one?
We got one right
We
there.
got one. We have a small update about Fox Fiber, and we also have the Fox Fiber gene we can show off real quick here. 40-ounce update. Rose Anvil update, kind of a mini update, but we can talk about that as well. And then we're gonna finish off with snack time. But just to get me started to wet my whistle, I have a cherry Coke, courtesy of Mr. Brandon himself, his private collection,
Secret stash.
his secret stash upstairs.
I like to collect rare soda. I just got some 7-Up Tropical, by the way. I don't know if anyone's seen that before, but it's peach and mango flavored 7-Up. I also have cherry 7-Up, and I also have Shirley Temple flavored 7-Up limited edition, which is cherry and pomegranate flavored 7-Up.
Yeah, I was blessed the other day with Shirley Temple 7-Up, and it was quite nice.
Are they available locally, or did you have like
I got them from a candy wholesaler.
You got a guy.
I don't know where he gets them from, but
You got a guy.
yeah.
7-Up.
If you know Brandon, you'll know that he has a guy for everything.
You gotta have a guy.
You gotta have a guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brandon.
Yes.
Can we take a look at the Godzilla patches?
Are we starting off right in the Godzilla? Not taking questions first?
Oh, we can take some questions. Sure, yeah. All right, let's see what people are talking about. MIJ14 release date.
It's almost done, and it's still in Japan. Will ship to us soon, so a couple months.
I don't have it handy here. I think Tammy hid it away, so I can't show it off.
But yeah, that's almost done. So springtime, should be sometime in late March or early April is my guess.
Bangarang Fuyu, I don't know how to say your name. He says, when's the workforce coming? The workforce is coming when it's ready. It's not...
That I don't remember the answer to, but it's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Probably in the next month
because
so.
we're gonna get it in 2 batches. Some of the workforce stuff will be ready before others, but there will be stuff sooner than later.
Also, it's just funny because like this happens every once in a while. People will leave comments on YouTube or send us emails, and they're like, "Hey, when's the size chart going up for product X?" And I always have to leave a reply, and I feel like I'm sound like a little smarty pants saying it, but I don't try to be malicious. But it's like it doesn't exist yet, so I usually say like we'll measure it when it exists or when we get it. So that's kind of the reason. If you don't see a size chart for a product, we don't physically have it yet. But once we do get it, we usually measure it within a couple days and put that size chart up even before it releases, so you can see what size you're gonna need. Okay.
When is the next Indigo? He said the 3rd says people got to know if the Godzillas will be out before the next Indigo Invitational. But I don't know when the Indigo Invitational is, but they should come out for like back to school time, maybe like July, August, September. August, September probably.
Hopefully.
Blood core leather patch. Hold on to your chairs. Rose Anvil collab. Hold on to your chairs, everyone.
Hold on to your butts.
Ooh, 7-Up collab. I actually know someone who works for Coca-Cola, and he works in the Sprite division. And I think he's like the head.
But 7-Up
is
Pepsi, no?
7-Up is different, but is obviously Pepsi. But would that be cool? A soda collab?
Soda would be. Really
I don't think we'd be able to get Coca-Cola. I think that they're probably too much red tape, but maybe the other sodas. I don't know.
Mountain Dew.
I'm thinking
who owns Mountain Dew? Does Coke own it?
No, Pepsi owns Mountain Dew.
I don't have the Pepsi connection. I have a Coke connection. Yeah, I have specifically a Sprite connection.
Fanta?
Sprite connection.
Is Fanta owned by Coke?
I don't know. I think so.
Fanta is Coke.
I think Fanta's
matured in oak casks. Are the Sakura red cast? No, but they're pink cast. But they're pink cast because they have a slight pink shade inside. But
it's not on the warp. It's on the
yeah,
wet.
Exactly. It's on the west, so you get like a little bit coming through. But they're
still gonna fade to blue.
Yeah, they're still gonna fade to blue. But like it is a bit on the redder side than on like the greener indigo side.
Oh, it's definitely more red cast-ish.
It is more red cast than green cast, I would say. So if that is the general tone that you like, I think you're okay here. And plus the leather patch is very red cast.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, technically, I guess it would be a red
Invitational
cast.
starts September 1st, says Chris Karras. All right, I'm going to do my best to get as much heavyweight stuff out before September 1st then.
Okay.
All right, we'll push hard to have it out in at least some of the Godzilla stuff out in August then.
Did we talk about the new elephant yet?
Well, that's a good. See, we got help from the community.
Yeah.
The new elephant.
Well, we have kind of like 2 new elephants.
Yeah, so we got it now. So really, we have to really work hard to make sure we have at least some new heavyweight stuff out before September 1st.
Oh, that's actually one thing I forgot to mention that we're gonna go through too. A bunch of people have been posting their fade updates online, so I went through and kind of picked a few that I saw on Reddit that I really liked, and then I thought we could go take a look at those together and kind of just go, ooh, those are nice, in a bit. So we're gonna save that more towards the end. Let's see, any last questions before we talk about the Godzilla?
Yeah.
Sean Gonzalez, Why no strong guy Sakura? Why no strong guy Brandon?
No strong guy Sakura because basically we can't do the strong guy in everything. We started planning it before the wide fits also became more and more and more popular. But going forward, we will do more and more and more strong guys as we see that that the fit is very popular. I mean, we had the fit out 3 years ago before wide fits were popular at all. But we kind of have to pick and choose. But now we will have more strong guys available. You'll see going forward there will be tons more strong guy available in everything.
And even for the spring summer collection, there was a few styles that weren't supposed to have strong guy, but we kind of squeaked it in at the last minute. So you're already going to be getting more strong guys this season than you were supposed to. And then on top of that, because we've seen such a high demand, we're going to make some basically special strong guy only fabrics, which we'll talk about in a bit as well. So we're trying to feed the strong guy hungry customers because I know people really, really want it, but like Brandon said, we just can't have it in every single fabric.
Should we use this as a segue?
Sure.
Fernando Cardona?
Sure. What Fernando Cardona asks, when is the Accrue Fox Fiber coming out? He's been waiting for it, and he just logged on. So
this could be a double segue, Garrett.
Sure, we can double segue.
How many segue? Yeah, how many can we cram in?
So here's
so first of all, answer the question. When is it coming out?
Let me get my calendar.
Hold on. Allow Garrett to fetch his calendar.
My
release
Hong Kong Jockey Club calendar.
It's pretty cool.
Sha Tin Racecourse, by the way. So it's today's the 13th. So that was the Wonder Looper Sakura. The 20th is the Fox Fiber.
All right, there you go.
20th of February.
February 20.
Yeah. So that
smells good.
Next week, right?
Next week. The second segue that I'm referring to is that Garrett and I just got off the phone with Sally Fox, and it was an amazing meeting. I just kind of wanted to touch base with her, and I also wanted to just see if she wanted to make some content with us. We have a plan to go and visit her during the year at some point in time when the harvesting time is right, so that we can get really cool video for you guys. There was recently an article about her in Vogue, which came out in April. And so you guys can read that and learn more and more about Sally Fox. But Vogue didn't go there. They didn't go with a photographer and take pictures. And she says that no one everyone says they're gonna go and no one actually goes, but we will definitely go. So we are gonna go visit her this year and take really cool video and interview her. She also showed us a pair of our jeans that she has, our first Fox Fiber Weft denim that we ever did, and she beat the crap out of them. They have cool fades on the knees. They have a hole on the knee, and then you can see the weft poking through, and it's of course a Fox Fiber color organic brown cotton weft. And so she's so proud of them. And then she has another pair of ours that she wears as her, what does she call them? Not going out jeans.
Her town jeans.
Her town jeans. So that she wears about town. She's so nice, so enthusiastic, and she's such a one-person show. Everything about her is incredibly impressive. So yeah, we just want to push her more and more and more, and do more amazing things. You're going to see more and more cool Fox Fiber stuff and more Fox Fiber content. So we know you're in love with it. We're in love with it too. The meeting with her was amazing.
She's super friendly, the nicest lady. I'm so excited to meet her in person, and you can just tell. If you think we're excited, she is also super excited. She just can't stop talking about.
She was stoked.
Her stories.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
So, anyways, to round the Fox Fiber, we have this coming in a denim jacket, zip chore coat. This is actually me coming in a later date. I don't have the production. This is a sample, and then it comes in super guy, weird guy, easy guy, true guy.
Show the inside.
And strong guy. Yeah. So here's the inside.
Yeah, show the inside. Ooh.
So it's an Accrue natural, undyed, organic cotton on the outside, and then Fox Fiber on the inside, which is of course undyed and organic as well. And you can see all the little bits and the seeds and all that. Brandon likes to call it natural with trash.
That's right, natural with trash.
It gives it a lot of personality, though. I think without the seeds, it wouldn't be.
I agree.
As cool.
I think this is the nicest Accrue denim we've ever done.
Yeah, it's very nice, very luxurious. I really am excited for the strong guy one myself.
You know, one thing that I noticed that she liked is that for this denim, so we don't use a fox fiber warp. We use an unbleached cotton warp. So there's no chemicals and dyes on that, and it's also 100% organic cotton.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 100% organic cotton on the weft. On the warp, excuse me, and on the weft. And Sally loved that. And she also loved that we did a paper patch on it. So there's no chromium in the leather. So it's really very environmental friendly jean. And she was super stoked by that too.
Mm-hmm. No, it's a nice, especially for spring. Like, it's just going to be so perfect for spring, that lighter color. And it's one of those things where, like, you really need to have a white jean in your closet. Like, everyone needs to have indigo. You probably have a couple indigos. A black, a gray. Yeah. But then you also need the white jean, and I
think white's even cooler than gray.
White is cooler than gray, and I was kind of scared for a long time.
Or ecru.
Scared of having ecru or white. But once you start rocking the ecru in the summertime, you realize it's actually super easy to style, super easy to wear, and you feel so much cooler. Like, the sun just bounces right off you.
I wear the heavyweight stuff too, though. Sometimes I do all white everything.
Mm-hmm. On your motorcycle, it looks cool.
Oh, on the motorcycle with my white helmet and white gloves.
Like that, yeah.
Oh, I like it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Brandon, people are waiting.
Oh, Godzilla update?
They're hungry.
They're hungry. They want to see. Don't do that. You bounce the mic.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry.
You keep slamming on the table.
Let's go. I'm so sorry. Let's go in order. Okay. So we have to show today the leather patches. This is the back.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So we'll show. Let's show them one at a time.
So who's the first Godzilla?
Well, first of all the leather patches are our famous natural vegetable tan leather. So no chromium in these leather patches either, and they tan and age beautifully. So the first one that we're doing is the 1954 Godzilla, after the original 1954 black and white Godzilla movie. And so here it is, the leather patch. Oh, are they gonna be able to see it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
And all the art is done by the same artist, and now I forgot his name like a jerk, but I can look it up. But he's amazing, and he's someone that the Godzilla, that Toho, who owns Godzilla, they work with him all the time. And so this is the amazing 1954 Godzilla artwork that he made. So all of this is done by the same comic book artist.
So this is what veg tan leather looks like once it's patinaed, just so you can kind of get like an approximation.
Yeah, we sell belts out of the same leather too, which look beautiful. Okay. I guess we're not going in any particular order, let's say, but
go from like oldest to newest.
All right.
Okay.
I don't remember off by heart now. I know which one's the newest
Pressure's
one.
On. Oh,
yeah. And then see, this one is in multiple. But anyway, fine. We're going in whatever order. This is the Mecha.
Yes.
Oh baby, yeah, Mecha Godzilla got the robot action. So we chose a silver foil for this one. Ooh. So this one's pretty cool. Same artist. Cool foil patch on that one. That's Mecha. Then
the same one they have.
We have the Burning Godzilla. They are printed and debossed. They're it's not printed. It's a foil, basically. It's a foil that gets stamped on. So it's kind of debossed with foil. It's not really like a printing process like you would think. But this is Burning Godzilla. Oh, there's fire and rumblings and all kinds of amazingness. You have Shin. Oh, you have Shin Godzilla, and we got the metallic purple because he's purple inside.
So cool.
Oh, are we in focus?
Got to put it just stick it right in the middle.
In the middle,
and then
you're in charge.
Get the light hitting it just like that.
And the last one here, the artwork is not as obvious, but it still looks cool. But you have King Ghidorah. And King Ghidorah has 3 heads. It's in and is gold. And so you can see one head over here. It's kind of hard to see his face, but it's right there. Then you have the other one, right here. You see his teeth and stuff. And then the other one here, you see the teeth and the head. So you got the 3-headed King Ghidorah.
Yeah, there you can see very easily.
And these are the badass leather patches.
2, 3.
Ben asks if the printing can wear off the patch. Well, it's not printing; it's foil. And yeah, if you beat the shit out of it, the foil is going to come off a little bit. Kind of just how like the dye comes off
The reality is nothing lasts forever.
nothing lasts forever. That's wabi sabi, baby.
It's wabi sabi. Just like how the jeans fade, the patches fade.
The patches will
too.
fade a little bit too.
But if you want to kind of, I'm not gonna say this is gonna protect it forever, but if you want to protect it a little bit, you can put a little bit of oil on it. Like we have the B seal or whatever.
B seal.
You put a little bit of that on it before you put it through the wash or whatever. It's gonna help protect it a little bit.
Especially, on the fresh veg tan leather.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be gentle on that for the wash. So kind of like adding a little bit of oil before the hands. So when it washes, then that extra oil basically comes off in the wash. It does kind of act as like an ablative armor that kind of wears away.
Oh yeah, Matt Frank, thank you.
BD,
So yeah,
thank you very much.
Yeah.
Here's
Appreciate it.
another pro tip for these patches. When these eventually do come out, don't hot wash and then dry your Godzilla jeans, because there's a good chance that this will turn into a hard shell taco and just crumble, because the veg tan does not like the dryer.
Oh, I think I'm sure that I have dried some by
You-
mistake.
you
and it was
can.
okay. You can,
But I've also had it not gone
ideally
well.
ideally wash cold water and hang dry.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says he destroyed his brute patch.
Oh yeah,
I destroyed my Mr. Poopy Butthole patch.
Sometimes we have extras of stuff. So because he bought that custom, but shoot us an email. We'll see what we can do. Ekmek the fig.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Yeah. What's next?
So that's the Godzilla update. Let's see if there's any questions in here before we go on to the next little update.
But someone mentioned natural indigo by Fox Fiber. We have not done it, but it is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
We're not against that.
Yeah, BD says his Toxie patch was toast after first wash. His fault.
Oh well.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we did some tests with that there.
Sometimes we also, since you guys are in the know and like are following us and stuff, if you guys ever have a problem like that, we're like, oh man, I fucked up my patch by mistake, this and that, just email us, and sometimes, not always, but sometimes we have extra patches, and we'll just send you a patch, and you can just go to a tailor and get it sewn on.
Mm-hmm.
If no reason that you should ruin a whole jean because you guys fucked up a patch.
Yeah. Info at Naked and Famous.
Yeah. Hit us up. Email info at or email Garrett.
Yeah. Send Vincent an email. info@tatianyoko.com. We all get all the emails. So not next week, but the week after, I believe. No, the week after that.
You have to get your calendar.
Yeah, I have a lot of things in my calendar. A lot of things. We have this coming here, the night sky. We've talked about this a little bit before. Brandon and I just filmed a video. I haven't edited it yet, but luckily we have Big Vincent. You guys know him from This Week at Tati and Yoko, real big guy. We have a lot of Vincents here, so that's why we have to differentiate. And he has a friend, his roommate Julian, who works in construction. So we've been basically lending him jeans, and he's been fading them and beating them up and ripping them.
True.
And so now we have this faded sample here of the night sky. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys this.
The best part is when you open it up.
The best part's to open up.
But you look at the color
Terry,
difference
you're
also.
gonna have to show the side by side.
Some people think that pale denim doesn't fade, but as you can see, it does fade.
It definitely
And
fades.
the coolest part is right over here.
Come a little more in the middle. There you
The
go.
coolest part is right over here because, again, we've been over this so many times, but denim doesn't fade because of the weft. As you can see, it doesn't fade black. It fades because of what's in the core of the yarn, and our core denims are really proof of that. Like you see our red core jeans, which start off, you don't see any red, you don't see red on the weft, and then they fade because the inside of the yarn is red and the outside is covered with indigo. Here, but however, when you rip, when there are abrasions, then you can see the weft yarn poke through, and this is a perfect example. So you have a pale denim that has a black threaded knee hole. So I think that is super cool, super unique. It looks even better than just looking at the weft, because when you see this hole, like this is really what it's all about. I just think that's so neat. Usually that would be white, of course, but to have a dark yarn poking through on a pale bodied denim, that's pretty damn cool. I've never seen that before.
You know, I just came up with a cool name for a jean, the black hole selvage. Or something like that.
The black
just,
hole?
It's like, say like there's a black hole.
Yeah.
I just think like, how could there be a black hole or something?
Just
like
ask
that?
Soundgarden.
Yeah, black hole jeans.
Black Hole Sun, thank
Yeah,
you.
black holes.
May he rest in peace.
So there you go. There's the back. Let's do a side by side.
Yeah, with the flash.
But like you can see, this is only a couple months of wear, and I think 3 washes. They were so dirty and so smelly they had to wash them 3 times to get them clean.
Yeah, whatever.
But there you go. They look perfect. Like to me, this is the perfect summertime jean. Like people come into the shop and they're like, "Oh, I want a light blue jean." I think this is exactly what they want. This is what's in their head. Is like that
That's
classic summertime baby blue jean. So anyways, that's a night sky. You can kind of look forward to that. It's coming up shortly. But before that, just nonstop. We've got a lot to catch up on here because we were away for 2 weeks. I have something special. So,
by popular request.
By popular demand.
Don't say we don't listen to the people.
Yes, because like Brandon and I were down in the New York store last week. No, the week before that. And so of course we have customers coming in. You know, people are buying stuff. People are trying stuff on. And it's always really great to be in the store and just kind of see like the vibe and like what are people interested in, like what fits. And honestly, I'll say that we were selling all types of fits.
Mm-hmm.
Everything from the super guy, weird guy, true guy, groovy guys, strong guys, the women's as well. Basically, all of the fits are selling, so it's not like just one or the other. But we did have a lot of people coming in, especially younger people, looking for the strong guy. And the problem is it's hard to keep on the shelf. There's just a steady flow of people asking for strong guys. You know, they want the 28s, the 29s, the 30s. And luckily, we had just got in a bunch of natural indigos, so we were kind of stocked up for those few days. But in terms of the darker denim, we had very few sizes left over, and I think for black, there was like basically sold out. So to remedy this, I called Brandon. I was like, Brandon, we need to make some strong guys right now.
Strong guys right now.
We need some fabric. What do we got? And he's like, I think we got a whole bunch of offshoot left over. And I'm like, all right, cut it all, make it all into strong guys.
Just all strong guys.
All strong guys.
Load up the strong guys.
So we're not doing any more super weird, easy, true offshoots. None of that. We just made a crap ton of offshoots in the broken twill. So this is going to be just a special release, strong guy only. This way, anyone who wants a strong guy is going to get a strong guy. We're going to have your size. We're going to have lots and lots of them. These fade super cool. So if you don't remember the offshoot, it's the offshoot broken twill selvage. So
yeah, it's basically our famous left-hand twill denim that we've been doing for so many years, but switched to a broken twill construction instead.
And then
so the same weight, 13.75 ounces per square yard, nice and rigid enough, and a good dark indigo that's going to get great contrast fades, a nice clean selvage edge over there. So just the right amount of stiffness, the right amount of body, not too ridiculously heavy that is like 20 ounce and not everybody can wear it, but also not like a little wussy 10 or 11 ounce or even 12 ounce denim. Not that 12 ounce is wussy, but this is a proper, basically 14 ounce denim that everybody can just beat up and wear and enjoy. And
so Brandon,
strong guys here.
Some people might not know what broken twill is. What does that mean?
Broken twill, as you can see, is the twill direction over here. And you can see that you, just like on a normal denim, which is a 3x1 construction, you would see a diagonal twill from the top left to the bottom right, which would be, well, if you look on the outside, would be left-hand twill, and then from the top right to the bottom left would be left-hand twill. And these are basically twill directions that basically the mills can weave in. But there's also broken twill, which basically was invented by Wrangler in the 1940s in order to prevent leg twist. So there is no bias to the grain, there's no bias to the direction, and so that the leg will not twist.
Yeah.
So it'll also be a little bit darker, just because you don't see as much of the weft kind of showing through. So like if you were to put a brand new left-hand twill beside the offshoot is going to look a little bit darker. But actually, I'm wearing the left-hand twill.
That might be an optical illusion.
It might be, but to me it always looks darker. Here's a left-hand twill. This is after maybe 2-3 months-ish. And then I have another one that's faded even here. Maybe you can hold on to this guy. Here's the left-hand twill. I don't know how long this was worn, but probably at least a year.
I've got one for
at least a year.
If anyone comes and visits Tatinyoko, I have one on the wall that I did 13 months.
Look at that. Like, this is just classic jeans right here. Like, doesn't get any better than this. This is one of our longest running fabrics of all time, and for good measure. And here we have the broken twill version in the strong guy. So there you go, people.
Lots of sizes
Have it.
available.
Lots of sizes coming.
Will be available.
Very soon. Yeah, we have a bunch in
27th. 27th.
I see that Duff asked about the strong guy wide. No, someone asked about the unbranded wide fits coming out, and unbranded wide fits are coming out very soon. Hold on to your hats. It's coming. It's
It's on the way. What about the 21-ounce version?
That's also coming. We ordered it in all of the fabrics. So I think the first one that's going to come out might be the 11-ounce stretch selvage, which obviously is not the most hardcore one, but it'll be a nice flowy one. So when people are planning their spring wardrobe, that will be a great piece. But we will do it in all of the fabrics.
Mm-hmm.
We will extend that fit into all the fabrics.
I can't wait till the 21-ounce version comes out. It's gonna be craziness.
Yeah.
Like-
Stanley B asked, is there going to be another MIJ release this year? There will be 2 more MIJ releases this year. 14 and 15 will be released this year.
Mm-hmm.
So yes.
A quick question there by Jalal there. Any new sale finds? Whoops. Someone just placed.
I
There
don't
goes-
think you unplugged it.
There goes the light. Kapow. We are experiencing. Ooh, hello.
There we go. Let there be light. Yeah.
Garrett.
It might have gotten slightly unplugged.
Okay,
There,
what
it's
was
back.
the question,
Well,
Terry?
I gotta keep my big feet away from the power bar.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we just have a question there in the chat there from Abed Havna Jalal. Talk about sale item finds, friends. What I did today, Max and myself just kind of went through one of our mystery boxes and we found a bunch of items that were kind of hiding in there. So we put them all on the website. So if you guys keep your eyes peeled the next day or two, there's about 10 pairs of jeans that should be making.
Do you have a
their way
couple
over.
examples?
Yeah, so we got. I think we got a double dead stock black came back. We have. I think there's a. We got some of the old like a year of the ox
Okay, great.
size 32s. Yeah, so these are real size 32s, 38s, 34s. So a couple of jeans like that are making their way back on there. I think there's even an maybe possibly an elephant 12 kind of snuck in there.
Ooh.
Okay.
So yeah, like we always say, let's repeat it again. Usually, we just do one production for a lot of these jeans, but never say never. Make sure you have that little remind me when it comes back in stock notification on the item, because things happen, things come back in stock. You will get the email, and then like I know that people do it because when it comes back there, sometimes like the moment it goes on, 10 minutes later, someone's there, finger on the trigger, they bought it.
Oh yeah, it works, that back in stock app.
Mhm.
It's smart.
They bought it. So
Yeah,
yeah,
don't be afraid to doom scroll the sale section every once in a while.
Yeah. I know it's kind of
because they're-
slimmed down a lot recently because like basically, hey, they sold.
Yeah.
They sold all, yeah, and they were kind of like a bit of a ways away from the next sale. But we do always kind of go back to the warehouse and just make sure that we kind of didn't miss anything. There's a lot of jeans, and sometimes we miss them. We come back and we find one, and hey, back on the shelves. for
OG
you
Tax asked, when is the Asagi Sachiko work shirt release? It's coming, but the fabric is just leaving Japan soon. So you got to stay a little bit tuned for that one. It might be another month or a little bit more even before we get it. Because the fabric is done. It's woven. But it's in Japan now, so we will keep you posted on that. What else you got?
There's another comment here I noticed earlier on the chat. So I don't know who said it, but they had a good question. I want to pose it to you guys there. Canadian tuxedo, does it have to be all matching denim, or can you mix and match denim to go for the Canadian tuxedo?
I think
you
you
can mix
I
and
think you can
match.
mix and match.
Of course,
about
mix and match.
I love doing the same. I love
Colors
it
you
all
can
the same.
mix.
I think now there's no right answer to that. This is just semantics and the parlance of our times. But I think it's great. Yeah, Canadian tuxedo it all day long. You can go with any. You can go with any setup you want. Wear a white denim top with black denim pants. That still counts as Canadian tuxedo to me. It's all about it's a feel.
Here's
no
an
rules.
even grander question. What is denim?
Yeah, what is denim? So
Oh my god!
Here's my opinion. I think it's a 3x1 twill or a 2x1 twill.
that's it. But I mean, sure.
Because it could be
It
wool,
can be.
it could be cotton, it could be
Sure.
a blend.
Yeah.
I feel like if I had to have it doesn't have to be indigo.
There are other 3x1 like constructions, like what is serge cloth, or there are other twills that are 3x1 construction that people don't really consider denim. So I don't know if that only counts. But does it have to be blue by white? Like no. So there's I don't know. I think that we could say what denim is definitely not is something that's plain weave. But it's hard to define exactly what it is.
Well, we even call like the Kiko denim. It's like
yeah, that's for sure not a denim.
It's not denim.
We shouldn't really call it Kiko denim. We do it that.
But it's in a jeans cut.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Also, well, in general, so many people in regular society conflate the word denim and the word jeans. They'll,
true.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, that nice pair of denim, but it's not a pair of denim.
It's a
There's no such
denim
thing.
is the fabric.
It's a pair of jeans.
It's a pair of jeans.
People also, even still, will show, even a retailer that we sell to, sometimes we'll show them a bunch of stuff and be like, oh, which wash is that? I'm like, no washes, fabric.
Yeah.
And like, oh yeah. I'm like, sorry to bust your balls, but you know, it's not a wash.
Or
But if
people
people
say,
are just
like,
they're so used to saying that since they're probably you know, the 90s and stuff, and even
people
the 80s.
also say like I got a large collection of denims.
Yeah,
Or, like,
yeah,
we got
exactly.
many denims, and
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
you got a lot of jeans,
Right.
Is what
But
you mean.
my dad even said it recently. You know, switched the word jeans and denim, and I was like, no, come on.
Yeah. Here's another little semantic question that'd be fun. Stephen Koppelkamp, is 4x1 twill a thing?
I don't think so. I'm sure it exists,
It
but
could
not
exist.
but not in denim. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I've not seen it I've never seen a 4x1 denim.
I imagine at some point there's like engineering constraints. If you start getting too long, the fabrics might start like, you know, losing their strength and their
Maybe,
rigidity.
yeah.
They start fading there, and there are reasons that some twills work and some don't.
Why can't you? So Nick asked, why can't you filter by size on the website?
It's coming.
Coming. So
Very
we're
soon.
gonna make a new website that is much better navigation. Our website now is it's good enough, but we can always improve, and we'll have a better navigation website soon. So Nick, you're right. We should be able to do that, and we shall. Someone asked about the upcoming coffee dye denim. It's going to be darker than the fox fiber. It's a little bit different. We're getting both. If you ask us, should I buy both of your jeans or not? I mean, we're probably going to say, yeah, you should probably get them.
Why not both?
Yeah.
That's hard for me not to say, but they're a little bit different in story also.
Yeah, they're fundamentally different. They're very different. Just because
Yeah,
they're
well-
both brown doesn't mean they're the same.
Yeah, but right.
Yeah.
Speaking of coffee dye, I'm going to jump in there. So the last video I did, we had like the unfortunate story of them getting held up because they lost their luggage, which also happened to me in Taiwan. I had a very close connection. My luggage didn't make it. And I got a bit of a fun denim story there when it comes to coffee. I only had like my one pair of jeans on. Arrived in Taiwan, other side of the world, like that's it. Okay, great jeans. I don't change them
You
anyway.
only need one
Yeah,
pair.
you only need one anyway. However, on the very first day, I spilled the entire mug of coffee on my jeans, and we're not talking like a little drip. Like the entire mug saturated and soaked into my entire thigh.
Did you burn yourself?
No, I didn't, because I had on my heavy MIJs.
Wait, hold on. I wasn't paying attention. Did you spill it or someone spilled it on you?
It was me. I was, as you may know, I can be a bit of an animated speaker, and I think I was recalling some amazing.
Were you
tale.
clapping?
I could have been clapping like that. I could have been pointing, and I was like 16 hours on the plane, 20 hours, and I knocked the entire. It was a Mossberger coffee,
Oh.
like the big one, ice all over my thighs, soaked up completely. And hey, I was wearing blue jeans, and aside from a distinct coffee aroma, you'd never know that it was like brown because it didn't show. The blue really hid the. Well, you can't do that on a pair of slacks. That's not for sure. You can be looking like you
People
soiled
just thought,
yourself.
wow, this guy really loves coffee. He just smells like coffee.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, so I wore them for the next 24 hours because I had no choice.
Yes. Bayzad used to tell me you don't need a napkin if you have jeans.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Reminds me, one time I was on the airplane and I was sitting in the aisle and some lady got up to open the overhead compartment, dropped her luggage onto my head,
Oh,
and then
no.
because of that, it spilled the orange juice that was on my tray onto my right onto my crotch.
That's my
and then,
fear on the plane. Like,
And then I was just like all wet I was like going to Thailand or something. Like I just had this like wet
Oh,
crotch
no.
orange juice. The whole I was like,
Sticky.
and I don't even think the lady said sorry, man. It was it was a long time ago. That was okay.
yeah. That's I'm always there. You suddenly sit in the turbulence. You get a drink in the airplane, and it's like rattling around there, and you're kind of like staring at your cup like
I
nervously.
hold it. I just like hold on to it, you know.
Want to rapid fire some more questions?
Yeah.
Here's haven't bought a denim jacket for a long time. Will it bleed on my white t-shirt? The answer is maybe. You know,
But I
it's
find
possible.
it doesn't. affected
I
that
haven't
that
had too
much.
many, but if you start getting a little humid, if you start sweating and
If it
it
gets
gets a little,
wet.
it gets a little damp, you might have some color
Yeah,
transfer.
less so on the
but
website.
I have also had it wash out too.
Yeah.
You know, if you have just a little bit.
I used to tuck in my white shirts into my waistband, and it was like, it's never a big deal.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Chris says more 2x1 denim will come out. I believe the MIJ 14 is 2x1, right? Or Mike, not remembering
Yes,
correctly.
yes, it is.
And there will be more. The workforce.
The workforce,
I think.
yeah.
Yes. MIJ 10 coming back. We should remake the MIJ 10 also. Garrett is so handsome. Please give him a raise. Garrett, here you go.
Thank you.
Did Terry get a Taiwanese haircut?
I much to my regret, I did not. I love them
Oh,
because they come with like you get like the massage and everything
Oh.
there, and it's like the whole thing, and I love them. But no, all I did today was I took off my toque because it was too hot. So this is hat hair, baby. It's hat hair.
Let's see. What fragrance would go great with a Canadian tuxedo? The answer is man scent.
maybe,
I don't know.
maybe.
Whatever. What do you got? Oh, you got something weird?
Oud Rosewood, Christian Dior.
Wow.
Yeah, you want to smell that?
Something oody.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I was going to suggest like
40% of the time it works every time.
Good time.
There's the real bits of panther in it.
Oh man, like now it smells like the first floor. It smells like the first floor of a department store now.
Oh, it smells good. It
Will
smells stanky.
future MIJ True Guys have the micro bust out seam? Yes, Tyler Kizia, it will. That was just a mistake last time by the factory in Japan. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we'll show some 2x1 by 3x1 in the future. How about next time we show
We
some
could
2x1
try to
3x1?
show
Yeah, yeah.
It's very in real life. It's very obvious. Like you can tell just right away.
We
like,
don't have a
just-
we should make,
2x1.
like,
I have a 2x1
A
here,
teaching aid, yeah, a little
but
teaching
it's a
aid.
faded one.
Okay.
But you can still show it. Oh wait, no, this is
No, that's
this is
not.
3x1.
That's 3x1.
Yeah.
I have
Boo.
one around.
Let's see. What will MIJ 15 be? MIJ 15 is going to be the natural by natural. That is going to be the super Tokushima intangible cultural treasure selvage denim hand dyed beast. That's going to be natural indigo hand dyed on the warp and kakishibu hand dyed on the weft. A big motherfucker.
Double deluxe.
How does the High Noon compare to the New Frontier? I think the High Noon is a little bit heavier than the New Frontier. And not exactly the same color, so they are a little bit different. Can I need to smell like tree sap? We actually
I'm
did.
agreeing, yeah.
We actually did make a jean for a store. I believe it was in Halifax. I don't think they exist anymore. But we did a Canadian pine scented denim. Do you remember that? Did you scratch and sniff? Did you ever
That's
see those?
before my times. I just remember the had done the Japanese cedar one, which was
Yeah.
really nice.
Right. The Hinoki one.
But it makes me what we should do is I have in my fridge. I forgot about this. I have some made in Quebec spruce spear. I should
Oh,
bring
yeah?
it for next time.
Sounds super gross.
You know what
Yeah.
spruce spear is.
Yeah, dude. I you know, and I'm a soda. Oh, your perfume is getting in my contact lenses.
Ladies and gentlemen, like it's there's an aroma in the air here.
Oh.
Right now.
Why did you do that?
Oud. Here you go. Here's the 2x1.
I feel the bits of panther in my eyes. Oh, look, a 2x1.
There you go. A wild 2x1 appeared.
It's just
So there you
you'll
go.
you'll see the weft be up here tighter.
It's just it's
smaller.
more dense.
Sometimes it looks grayer. Sometimes you use gray yarn.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah, we showed the Godzilla patches. For anyone who is late,
You have to rewind.
we're gonna show them. Oh, you can rewind, but we'll show them. 1954. King Ghidorah. You're gonna only get a super fast preview this time. Shin Godzilla. Burning Godzilla.
The red one.
And Mecha Godzilla.
I think Mecha Godzilla is my favorite.
I
far.
reserved the purple one for me. That's I got my eyes on that.
Steven wants to know, Blue Comfort restock? I'm not sure. Maybe we have some fabric that we better check on. Yeah, Canuck. There you go. Thank you, Dale. Yeah. Of the so that was the store in Halifax that we did the scratch and sniff. Steven wants to know about the Rose Anvil tees. Well, we had a meeting with them. Really good meeting. Also, we're fans of what they do. Actually, in our world, he's. I don't really consider him to be like an influencer. I consider him to be almost like a journalist and like almost like a I don't want to say scientist, but like a
Like a
researcher,
detective.
a researcher. I like to say that he's basically a journalist.
He's a man of
because
the people.
he's-
Investigative,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's like-
Investigative
that's it.
journalism.
Yeah, he's almost like a CoffeeZilla guy where he's like studying to see, hey, is this real? Like, let's open this boot up and see if the claims are true. And so I just think that they're pretty fascinating. And Garrett is a huge boot nerd.
Mm-hmm.
I used to work for a boot company, and he wears all kinds of big tough guy boots, all the time. What do you got to wear? What are you wearing now? Oh yeah, some beasties.
Some Wesco, Mr. Loose.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I love that we can combine the two worlds. We've done even when we did the Street Fighter 2 collab, we had two groups of nerds. We put them together. You had the video game nerds and the denim nerds, and now we'll be able to put the boot guys and the denim guys together.
Which there is a lot of crossover already, but
the Venn diagram crosses over a lot. But we don't know exactly what we're going to do at this point. Someone joked about the the blood core leather, and we have we have denim that is kind of similar. So there's so many ideas that are floating around right now, and we had a really good positive first meeting, and we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. But I think that it's going to be good, and I think that it has potential to be very big.
yeah, if you want more insight, you can go over to his channel, Rose Anvil 2. He released kind of like a video talking about kind of us and his idea for a boot, and it's like actually a moccasin style shoe, and
Right.
yeah, so that's kind of like how we connected with him and reached out to him, and yeah, so good things to come. We are very excited about it. And I hope you guys are as well. Because I feel like if you're a raw denim guy, you're probably already a Rose Anvil fan. And if you're not, you're going to be. Because like the crossover is just, it's just like two peas in a pod.
Exhibit A. This took
Yeah.
me by complete surprise. I came in today and they told me about Rose Anvil. I was like, what? So
Yeah,
if you guys
right.
if you watch the Twatty this week at Tatanyoko, I have a pair of the Rose Anvil by Goro collab shoes. I bought them. I saw the video. I thought it was cool. I put my money on the line. I bought the Rose Anvil collabs of Goros. They're great. I love them. With the Horween.
Those are
Chrome
the
Excel.
natural ones?
The natural Horween Chrome Excel leather
It should be
high top sneakers.
It should be an excellent collabo if we end up doing something badass.
And then
Oh, there you go. See,
Terry
Dale
inspired
says
me
exactly
to get
that.
these natural Chrome XL. Look at that.
Ooh,
Chrome XL.
Yeah, Horween's the real winner here.
We're also gonna do sure Horween's the winner. Should we do a mini trivia? Well, I hope I get it right because I looked it up recently. Let's see if anyone knows the answer without looking it up, you bastards. What year was Horween Tannery founded?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go for 1900.
Close.
1908.
Close, but not correct. So are people gonna?
It's
It takes a minute though. It takes a
delay.
delay. Okay, so we'll answer that in a minute if you want. 1905. Dale had. Oh yeah, so those two boys got it right. 1905. I hope no one cheated and looked it up.
Oh, I was
That
close.
would've been
You were
fast.
close.
Yeah, you were both close.
Yeah.
But I believe 1905 is the answer.
Yeah, but for the people who don't know, Horween is a tannery in Chicago. I'd say they're kind of the top in the U.S.
Another fun fact about Horween is that they make the leather for the footballs and basketballs for the NFL and
Did
NBA.
you see that video? The guy making.
the worn ones where he
Yeah.
ages the footballs for
Yeah, yeah.
a
Oh,
game.
he
I think that's pretty.
He has
That's
to,
pretty cool
he has
too.
to, like,
I saw
beat
that
them up.
recently, but I knew this other fact before that.
Yeah.
Well, do they talk about Horween on there too?
Yeah, they mention it. Like,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
they're cut from Horween leather.
That's cool.
They show you the factory.
Yeah,
and
he
everything.
puts mud on it and stuff. There's a whole other industry of. It was because only in the past few years did they make it legal to they age the balls.
Ah.
They put mud on them and this and that, and you're allowed to fuck around with the balls. They have to be approved. They get sent out to be approved, but they're allowed to
So
make
the
the ball
team-
more
the team
textury and
mix?
dirty and kind of used.
Who's in charge of the ball?
They hire each team can hire an outside company.
So the team brings the ball.
Yeah, I believe that you get to choose the ball and you get it on offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, very cool.
We
Yeah, it is
definitely
very
stumbled across the same video. The
Yeah,
algorithm is
yeah,
connected us.
yeah, of course.
I wonder if you can get shoes made with the same leather, like football.
Oh, by the
ball
way,
shoes.
well, probably not because,
With the embossed.
and you wouldn't be able to say
not
it.
the same embossed, but
Even
like
if you
just the
were,
same leather.
you wouldn't be able to say it that you were using it. I think.
But maybe Horween will be like, yeah, this is the same leather that we use for the footballs. It's just not football
Right,
leather.
but you can't say NFL.
You wouldn't say
it's a registered
NFL.
trademark.
I just think it'd be
Maybe.
cool to
It
have
would be
a
cool.
pair of shoes.
It would be
and
cool.
like,
It would
Look,
be cool.
it's the same, and you can do like a
It
little
would be
side by
cool.
side.
It would be cool for sure.
Yeah, cut it out yourself. Grab some
Yeah.
footballs.
Now it
and,
makes
like,
me want to
We should do
research that.
football leather patches.
A patch with the football leather or basketball leather.
Ooh,
That's
yeah,
fucking
that's
sick
cool.
idea.
That's very cool.
I'm not sure how many nerds will appreciate this. So few.
the Harlem Globetrotter denim.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys have probably been wondering,
Oh,
what
there's
am I
so-
holding on to?
Steven
here?
says someone has made some football leather boots.
Nick's, eh?
But was it actually the real stuff? I hope so.
I should look it up. It sounds very cool. Anyways, I'm holding these here, the
Ooh.
40 ounce, because we have a little bit of an update for the 40 ounce.
Yeah, all of the jeans that we have made are finished sewing and are now having the leather patch and the rivets put on. So, that's basically the last step. We just have to maybe sew up the bags for them. And then we're going to make some keychains as well. The flashers, a beast as well.
Yeah,
Someone said
triple
that.
corrugated cardboard flasher.
That's
the
right.
thickest flasher
The heaviest-
there ever was.
Industrial grade.
Thickest pocket flasher ever made.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, they're on the way. So that's the update for the 40.
Yes, we will keep you posted, but all jeans have been finished sewing.
But we still have to put the hardware on and stuff. So
Yeah.
they're on their way to get their hardware.
Leather patches and rivets being put on now.
And the front buttons. And then it'll be almost time to release the 40 ounce.
So soon.
Okay, so let's see if there's any last minute questions here, and then we're going to hop over to the Reddit and inspect some fades.
Okay, gonna work from the bottom up.
Sure, if you would like. I think we have all of...
Yes, we are located in Montreal. Okay, Mathieu. We are located in 9124 Rue Saint Laurent.
No, Tate and Yoko is 9096.
9096
Whoops.
for
If
Tate
you want,
and
I mean, that's fine. That's our head office, but
Both
you
of our
come here,
addresses.
there's not going to be as much to see in our
You're
head office.
going to walk up
However-
at Jennifer and she's going to be like,
Yeah,
what do you
yeah,
want?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, there's no need to be sorry. You're good.
That's
but
your
our store,
office space at
Yeah,
9,
Okay, so I work at
9124.
9096 Saint Laurent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, open 11 to 6, Monday to Saturday, and then I think 12 to 5 on Sunday.
Correct.
I believe
Yeah,
so.
come by, say hello, have a chat, buy some jeans.
All right, so I think it's time. Are we hiring? We're always kind of hiring. So if you are in the area, send us your resume.
Send
because,
in your CV.
We always want to meet the raw denim heads. You never know the way things work, so we definitely want to meet you. All right, so I thought it'd be fun to take a look at some fades because the Indigo Invitational just finished up. So there's a bunch of really nicely faded jeans. We had a bunch of actually winners, and I'm organizing their prizes now. So if you won and you chose a Naked Famous Denim prize, thank you very much for supporting, and we love to support you guys and doing the Indigo Invitational. So let's head over to Reddit here and look at this first pair. It's always nice to see because, I remember doing the releases for these jeans, and then like a few months later, you kind of like, there's a lot of jeans, so I kind of forget.
We're busy, yeah, we get busy.
We're very busy. And then, you go back and you're like, oh, wow, oh, yeah, I forgot about the tried and true. Like, how are those turning out? Because we only saw them in their raw
Yeah, this
form.
fabric is really cool.
And just look at these here. Oh, can I
Do
zoom?
any of you remember an old brand that does not exist anymore called Kicking Mule Workshop?
Sounds familiar.
I do not.
No,
We'll have to chat for that
They
one.
were founded maybe like in just like a little bit before us, actually. They went into business many years ago already, but this denim is similar to what they used to use.
But only 7 months.
So that's from user. Thank you, Base Josh. Nice looking pair of jeans
Thank
there.
you, Base Josh.
Yeah,
Let's
so it looks
get
pretty
that.
uniform. You got a little bit of blowout in the knee. We've got some
3 to
chromes there.
4. Did you say 3 to 4 washes? It's either 3 or it's 4. He forgot, I guess. And next up, we have this pair of Elephant 11S.
Those look great.
The S stands for stretch. So this is
super.
the stretch version of the Elephant 11. I think that was the Grandrella yarn with the slubby Grandrella, if I remember correctly.
You got big cuffs on those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
Oh,
see the
yeah.
Grandrella from here, actually.
So these are I actually have the same pair of jeans, and they're one of my favorite jeans that we have.
Oh
There's the
yeah, they're
Grandrel.
very pretty.
Basically, my personal
We
favorite.
should do Grandrel again because it's so pretty.
I think it's a champion fader,
Yeah.
and you can really see it here. Like the slub is really, really coming out. The weft is a lot of fun.
Yeah, that was
The
nice.
contrast is really big there, and bonus points for like the
See
photo.
And
Look at the background.
he
Looking
hung
very,
it up
like,
in the tree. Like, what are these carabiners going on here? He's got
Oh,
some
yeah,
carabiners.
the
I
rope
love
across.
that.
I
Man,
like it.
that's really, really cool. Patch in great
I
shape.
wonder what this was in the back, like a guitar pick or something. What? Interesting.
Yeah,
Got a
interesting.
wallet. Got some blowout action going here.
Repaired, still serviceable.
Nice honeycombs in the back. But look at the texture. It's just crazy
Yeah,
texture.
These are
on
my
these
favorites,
guys.
and
This
almost
guy
like
like wore pretty hard.
has like a
That's good.
transition. Oh, he's also got the same type of mini blowouts that I got on my elephants there.
Let's say
So,
334
That's
days.
pretty
What a
good.
winner.
So,
Excellent choice.
with
hardware.
User
washes.
I like it.
Dayru R3. It's got my vote just because I have the same jeans and like I like
Yeah, those are.
I just like them.
Those are nice.
just like
I had to keep these in the. All right, up next. These ones kind of have a special place in my heart just because they are part of our core collection, and a lot of time people overshadow the core, because we have a lot of cool seasonal things, but the core is really kind of where it's at. I think it's like the hidden gems, the tried and true. So these ones are the Indigo Selvage, 13
Nice.
ounce.
Yeah. I mean,
4 years.
this is a fabric that we've been running for 17 years.
And look
so
how nice and streaky
yeah.
it is.
This is the first like basic indigo denim that I ever put in the collection. So this was available for purchase all the way back in 2008 with the same leather patch, the same color thread. I even remember the style number off by heart from the first ever season, 011083.
To me, this
I'll never forget.
one always stands out because of the tonal stitching.
I was going to
Yes.
say, let's talk about
The-
the tonal
The
stitching.
stitch color is called Smokestone.
There you go. That's some real insider knowledge right there.
You won't get that from anywhere else.
Smokestone. We actually looked at the Smokestone thread today because we were deciding some threads for something else.
Yeah,
We'll
cool
leave that
thing-
for another episode.
Yeah, cool thing of tonal stitching I want to add is when they're brand new, it's tonal, so you don't really notice it. It's the same color as the jean itself. But when it fades, the stitching won't fade so much, and then it really starts to pop. So it's kind of like as it fades, it becomes more and more contrasty, and you can really see it on these pairs. Now you can see the stitches around the pockets, around like the inseam and everything there.
We actually do use sewing thread that is supposed to fade a little bit.
Okay.
Like, of course, it won't fade as much as indigo denim fades. However, we do purposely use what's called permacore thread or polycore thread, where it has a polyester thread inside for strength, but on the outside, what you feel is cotton. And so first of all, when you touch it, you don't feel that plasticky polyesterness, and it's going to fade. This has now become kind of the industry standard in denim jeans. Just
If you
because
use a
of
full
exactly
cotton,
that.
you're gonna
If you
fall
use-
apart.
Yeah. No one uses 100% cotton thread anymore, except for maybe some of those hardcore Japanese brands, and then it constantly breaks. And maybe that's part of the fun, but you have to be in that full ready to repair world because
Yeah, you got to be
everything is gonna
expecting
break.
your jeans to fall apart in 3
yeah.
months and be
even
cool with that.
even sooner than 3 months, you're gonna get breaking with 100% cotton thread if you're wearing it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why you come here. Thanks for coming,
But,
guys. You get
yeah.
the details. You get like those the actual thread details of polycore. Cool.
What weight? We use, what is it, 60 weight, 70 weight?
Oh, it's called Tex, and we use most of the time anywhere between 140, 180 Tex,
Okay. Oh,
or 120 to 180.
Naked and Famous Red Gradient Core Update. I saw these and I was just thought we got to look at these ones
Yeah,
here.
look, do you have a picture of the back, or is that the one picture?
I think there's probably a picture of the back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here's an even better photo with no Crocs.
No, I get the strawberry Crocs bonus points.
Is that what you're saying? I didn't even notice. I was looking at the jeans.
Let's see. Let's go back.
The strawberry,
Oh,
strawberry
wow.
Crocs in the kitchen. That's it's
yeah.
bonus points
That's
for
cool.
style.
Wow.
For style.
Many years ago, I was in San Francisco on a sales trip, and I had a little bit of time between two meetings, so I went to a bar just to have a beer and kind of like wait for my next meeting to be ready.
Yeah.
I walk into the bar and I see a dude come in with some red faded jeans, and right away I knew they're the red core. And I say, "Oh, yo, dude, nice jeans." And he goes, "Oh, thanks." I go, "Naked and Famous, right?" He goes, "Oh, how'd you know?" I said, "Oh, well, because you got the red cores." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Oh, your jeans, they're faded red, yeah?" And he goes, yeah, I don't know how that happened. I think my mom bought them for me. She must have like washed them with a red T-shirt or something.
Yeah.
The kid did not know. It was like some like I don't know how old he was, but I was in a bar, so he must have been 21, 22 years old.
Nordstrom or like some place where
He said my mom bought them for me.
Yeah.
And I guess he still lived at home,
Mhm.
and she did laundry for him. And she's like, yeah, I must have washed with that red T-shirt. He's like, but I'm like, oh well, they look cool. Keep rocking them.
So we had the.
You never knew.
I didn't tell him what it was or anything.
I'm gonna grab the red cores off here. Tell them the difference between the red core and the red gradient core.
Well, the difference between the red core and the red gradient core is simple. In the red core, we use one red dye. And in the red gradient, we take 3 different batches of red. So we have a dark red, a medium red, and kind of a bright red, I guess. And we do 3 batches of yarns, and then we over dye it. We over rope dye it in indigo. So we have all these different red core yarns, and then we kind of randomly space it out. So
here's the OG red core.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can tell.
This is all
it's
one
very
single color. With the
different.
gradient, you should get like different reds in theory out of it. What is the next color core that you guys would like to see out of us? I've always wanted to do a silver core, but it's not possible. Or like
I want to do a yellow core or like a golden core.
or like a black core where it fades darker. How fucking cool would a jean that fades darker be? Like a pale blue jean, and then as it fades, it turns black. However, it's not possible.
It's also
Oh no. Sorry.
So yeah,
I think doing a yellow
it would be
core.
incredible. A real reverse fade denim. It's like it excites me so much, but it's just not. I think it's not possible.
All right. So next up, the red gradient core. Very cool. This one blew me away. Boom! Look at that.
I like the.
Can you guess what it is?
I like the
Nice
Photoshop thing.
comp.
Can you tell with the not seeing the title?
I don't know. Not if I don't look
I got
in.
spoiled.
Is it King of Flub or something? Oh,
Pickle
Pickle Ricks. Oh,
Ricks.
beautiful.
Yeah. How come I'm okay? There we go.
Pickle
Yeah,
Ricks.
Pickle Rick, baby. Okay, so look at that. You can kind of see the
Oh
before
yeah, now I can
on
see
this side and the after. Like these have faded fast.
It
1
really
year.
is one of the nicest denim fabrics that we've done for a long time. Don't we have as SMU now
The
Yes.
prototype.
the prototype is the same denim as this, just a little bit darker. So if you love the texture of that one, check out the prototype. This has got to be one of the best values on our website, I think. For at $225, this is one of the like nicest
Oh, and
texture
lots of sizes
fabric that
still,
we have.
too.
Yeah. This is a beautiful jean. This is really, really a beautiful.
So
jean.
yeah, if you like the look of this, you can still
Yeah,
get it
it's pretty good.
today.
Pretty beautiful fade.
Yeah, I
There
always
you
know
go.
those are one of your favorites there, Brandon.
Yeah.
And, they're just like talking
Oh.
to you and like hearing you like surprised, like what? They're selling it for that cheap? I can't believe it. Like
Oh, yeah.
genuinely, like this is a good deal.
This fabric was expensive.
Yeah.
It's nice.
So there you go. You can get. It's rare because usually, it's we release a jean, it goes out into the world, people fade them, people wear them, and then a year, sometimes 2 years later, that's when we start to kind of get all the photos back, or sometimes we're getting actual
Yeah.
pairs
Oh, it's exciting.
back. It's very
Oh,
exciting.
I didn't know we were doing this today, and I like it.
But it's one of those things where like there's a delay, right? It's kind of like aging whiskey. Like there's a delay that has to happen. So by the time that people post these photos online and it goes, oh wow, that's so crazy, I want to buy a pair, they go to the website, boom, all sold out. But this is one of those rare cases where I can show you how it's going to look, how it's going to fade, how it's a great fader, and
That's actually an interesting idea.
we still have it.
This Stephen writes brown core, purple weft. I don't want to do that, but
PB&J jeans.
but no. What's interesting is we've never done a colored weft on a core yarn denim. Could there be
like red weft with or green weft,
yeah,
like Christmas,
or even like indigo by indigo, and then it
Yeah.
fades. I don't know. That I just feel like that's really interesting. Also, I don't know.
or you could do the inside
I never
color
even
core,
considered it.
color core weft.
Yeah, but like I feel like that.
That might be wasted though.
Yeah, I think that's wasted. Like to do like a red weft and a red core, it's too much. But to do like
Or a blue weft with a red core.
like a blue weft with like a blue by blue or a blue by black that fades to red, where it's like really really dark and then the red just like sneaks out like that. I don't know. Maybe that's amazing. Maybe it's not. I gotta think about it.
Okay, next up, these ones really caught my eye. I love the Speaking of MIJ10, someone asked if we're gonna restock the
Oh, yeah.
MIJ10. Here's how the MIJ 10. So
Whoa.
he says he's worn these for his final submission. So this is for the Indigo Invitational. And
He had something in his pocket there.
yeah, just look at the texture on these.
Yeah,
like,
ooh, this is what happens when you have
it's so
unsanforized
good.
Kibata loom state denim. You can see
and
the
the
hairiness.
leg twist, the little roping down at the
Oh
bottom.
yeah, oh yeah.
Classic. The cuff blowout there, I recognize
Oh, like,
yeah, of course.
and just the blue tone, like the pure blue, like
it-
it looks like an ocean.
Is there a back?
Yeah, of course.
that. Let's see the butt.
Ooh, gets even better. Look at those combs.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
This is a good one.
this is nice.
The roping is
I
really,
really
cool.
like these. Like, it makes me kind of wish.
Is there
that
a
I was
is there a
wearing-
close-up photo?
close-up photo? Let's see. We got more. Oh, we got the little folded shot.
Yeah, there you go. Zoom into that one. No, not this one. The one
You
before.
want to go that one?
Yeah, this one. Oh yeah,
Yeah, now we're in there.
cool.
The
A
macro.
little embroidery on the
Looks
back.
like maybe a phone fade there. I'm seeing.
Yeah, wallet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Might be a phone.
Look
You're
at
right.
the patch is holding
Who
up
keeps
really
their
nice.
phone in their back pocket though? Like you're gonna sit on it then? No? Do you? Oh
I
shit.
do.
This guy. Right
Both of
here.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's
You
always
just-
in the.
You just gotta go.
Look
I
at
got.
this.
I got.
Check out these fades.
Yeah.
But
But then you sit on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
well, I
see.
usually take it out of my pocket.
That's
to be
too
honest.
It's uncomfortable.
I just gotta go
I
ass
do
to
have.
glass.
I have wallet in the back. Always.
I do have my wallet in the other side,
Oh, I see.
so that it bounces
yeah,
out.
Yeah, right.
twerk too hard and I stretch my hand.
Oh no.
Okay. So yeah, MIJ 10s looking amazing. But yeah, we will try to restock these. It's kind of like one of those things. It's not a core item, but it's something we plan on bringing back every once in a while. Okay, let's see. We're nearing the end here.
Mm.
Whoa! Look at these. 11-month update on my 18-ounce big slub denim.
By the way, speaking of denim that we've been doing for 17 years, this was also in our first ever season.
So good.
And so, yeah, this fabric is very tried and true for us. Yeah, this is nicely beat up.
The texture.
A little bit of dirt, a little bit of
And
texture.
he let the hem out too.
Yeah,
It's
I
got that
really-
lightning bolt effect.
I really like it when someone wears a jean for like a while. It gets faded, and then you let the hem out because you get that really, really, really cool effect. It's better than like just starting off with like the raw hem right away.
There's no better or worse, Terry. Every teach their own.
It's all subjective.
It is subjective. But personally, I find personal enjoyment in that because I know we have on our team Justin with his vulgars. That's exactly what he did.
Mm,
So he wore them, I think, for almost like a year. Like
look how bumpy.
I know, it's so bumpy. It almost looks like the King of Slub. Like it's close.
Yeah, except not quite.
Not quite.
Nothing is
but
the king like the king.
Nothing is
But
the King
these
of
are
Slub.
also priced much less than the king. The king of slub is just an animal.
Oh, there's the
Brand new.
before, after. Like, just look how flamey they are.
Yeah.
The flaminess is just.
Oh yeah. It's got even fit pics before and after. That's good.
Oh, this is a big photo. Look at that flaminess. It kind of reminds me of the Sakura Slub. Like, if you're
Yes.
either right now, if
They're-
you want
they're
this
brothers.
look right now, you can have the Sakura Slub,
Yeah.
or you can have the
Oh,
prototype.
absolutely.
Both are gonna be kind of the
Well,
same.
this is slub. This is the most similar to the 18-ounce big slub. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I always felt the 18
This and what's on the screen there is the same, essentially.
Personally, I
without
always
the
felt
pink.
like the baby elephant of our collection there. It's kind of like a
Yeah.
nice one there.
But
Almost
I've had it in the collection since February 2008.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
That's
what's
old
next
school.
here?
From the beginning.
Woo! I said
Oh,
the
yeah.
best.
Hey, look at that.
Look
That's
at these.
wild.
So this is, he says, 18 months of all-day wear, 55,000 miles traveled,
Wow.
60 concerts, 1,700 hours behind the bar, and everything in between all those things.
Wow.
5 washes.
What
I
a
wanna
story.
know what-
Holy cow. That's
What band he's touring with? Does it say? that?
They look wild.
It looks like we take a picture of your laptop screen.
like 60 concerts. Beer wash does not count. Maybe. Yeah.
That's a good comment.
Anyways, this is just like one of the
Oh,
wildest fades.
Obviously not for everybody, but like the fact that we do this is amazing, and to be loved by people who like things that are more eccentric.
Like,
It's so boring when
so
brands
cool.
only make just dark indigo plain jeans. Like it's our duty to make crazy shit like this so that crazy shit exists
Whoa.
also.
Like, this is insanity. Look at it.
I'm going to call these the Harlequin jeans now. Look at that.
We did make Harley Quinn jeans.
Not the Harley Quinn, the Harlequin.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
But that's the joke. But yeah,
Anyways.
they look
so
fantastic.
the big subs were Kevin Gills. He wrote.
All right.
Kevin,
Nice job, Kevin. You made it.
we appreciate them.
Yeah, they look amazing. Wear them hard. Keep wearing them into the ground,
Yeah,
please.
Yeah.
beat him up.
And then when you're finished, you send me an email,
Yeah, send them
and
back,
we will take them back
We'll-
and hook you up with a discount code.
That's double reminder. If anyone wants to send their jeans for the Wall of Fade, it'll go up in New York or here in our office. We can give you a discount code for a new pair for very well beat up old pairs.
Just look at that. Would you look at that? Look at those fades.
All right, keep moving.
Okay, last one. I think there's one more. I saved. This is an all-time
Oh,
classic.
dirty fade.
Dirty fade. 10-ish years. What? 1,000+ wears.
Beauty.
Hundreds of washes.
Beauty.
Hundreds. And one repair.
Beauty.
Look at this. The dirty fade is one of my favorite chords. It's hard to pick. It's like picking from children. It's either the dirty fade, the left-hand twill, or the natural indigo. It's almost impossible to pick what my favorite would be from the core. But the dirty fade, it's just like the most classic.
It's classic.
Like it just looks so good. It's, you know, when people go to the mall and they buy the pre-faded jeans, this is what they wish they could have. This is what they really, really want, is this dirty fade.
Mm-hmm.
But just look at that. You can see how old it is just by the fly.
You got to do it yourself.
Yeah, does it have the old or the new label on the back there? You can try and date it there. So
You
it
can.
has
It's
the,
old.
Yeah,
It's
the old
old.
label,
It's,
exactly.
It's 10 years old.
Yeah.
the front rise a little smaller.
The front rise is a lot smaller.
Yeah,
You can tell.
yeah.
Look at that little repair here on the button. That's
Tastefully
probably,
done. Tastefully done.
yeah.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
good
yeah.
repair.
Little crotch
That's clean.
repair.
Clean.
Yeah, and look at the patch. So
Survived
nice.
really well.
Mm-hmm.
10 years.
He's
eh?
been taking good care of these for
10
10
years.
years. So he
Yeah.
must have been wearing them.
yeah. You can see it does say weird guy.
Weird guy, infrequently,
Yeah, hundreds of washes will do that.
hundreds of washes. So this is kind of like the perfect vintage pair, I would say, like just a vintage fade.
When he puts those on in the morning, he just knows, just
Yeah.
right to your body, just perfect fit memory.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's
Very
head
well,
over
thumbs
to
up.
the chat again. Make sure we didn't miss any questions.
That's okay if you
OBD,
miss
did
some.
you answer this one? Could you do a Grand Durell?
I don't think
core?
so. I don't think so because I think that the black won't absorb the dye. I think the black yarn in the Grandrel won't absorb the indigo dye over it. It has to be yarn that's I don't know. I remember them telling me that you can't use something dark. I don't know.
If it's too dark ones, are
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
What about a Kasuri core?
Yeah, I don't know.
That could be a thing.
Yeah, I don't think so because the Kasuri is not like a permanent dye.
True.
So
But it could
I
be.
don't know. I'm going to try to investigate. When we go back in April,
Yeah.
or March or April to Japan, these are one of the questions that we're going to ask. What kind of new amazing core can we make? We have to make something that's innovative.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, cool. Is there a way to get a mud color, mud dyed color?
I mean, you can
without
get any
mud
color you
dyeing?
want. But I have seen real mud coating before. It wasn't a dye, but it was a coating where they used like actual mud. I'm not really sure exactly what it was, but it had a gritty, rough coating on it. This was many years ago, like 15, 16 years ago, and I've never seen it since. We never actually ended up doing it, but it is interesting. If I ever saw it again, I would consider it.
Steven says front pockets for everything, harder to steal than.
Yeah.
I like putting stuff in my front pockets.
My
but
phone goes in the front.
I don't like phone fades in my front pockets. That's why I put it in the back.
Or it's too
I'll
close, too close to your bowls.
That too.
I'll do a transition. So normally, like, you know, when I'm feeling like safe, everything's cool, whatever, back pocket, just chilling around the
Yeah.
office. But you know, when you get like in deep in the city in the crowds, it's like I will like okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
If
like,
I'm in the.
It's like game time. I'll swap out from my back pocket into my front pocket, so
Yeah.
I can be like, you know.
But then they're chilling with the keys, and the keys like to scratch the phone screen.
Keys are left pocket, card holder and phone in the right pocket.
I do dual keys because I have my home keys and I have my work keys. So I have two work keys go in the left pocket, home keys in the right pocket.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Because I have to
You
be the key guy here at work.
You double keyed it. You
Key
know,
man.
I've got one key.
Key
chain.
man, the key holder. Actually, everyone's got a key, but
Yeah. We've all got
my keys are the special keys. Sakura Pink Flame. That's a cool name. All right. Will we run the 18 ounce again? Yes, I think so. How could we not? We probably still have that
Yeah.
fabric lying around. No?
Yeah, well, I mean, the Sakura, get the Sakura. Anyone who wants the 18 ounce again, get the.
Yeah, I
the
saw it was-
Sakura is slightly lighter at like almost 17 ounce, but it's basically the same denim. BD.
Yeah, and there's a person in chat that just bought a pair, so thank you very, very much. We hope you enjoy them.
We'll get those shipped out to you tomorrow. If you didn't ask him.
Daniel Langst asked, do we ship to Australia direct? The answer is yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Absolutely.
How much is the shipping cost to Australia? It's a standard
Flat rate.
$25.
Yeah,
$25
you guys
flat
are
rate
getting a deal
to anywhere in Australia.
Well, it is a smoking deal. The amount we pay sometimes on freight to Australia, oh my gosh.
Yeah, we lose
especially
we lose a little bit, but it's okay. We want to make sure that Australians are serviced.
Yeah.
So for $25, we ship anything. Like, no matter how many jeans you order. If you order 3 pairs of jeans, 1 pair of jeans, whatever, it's still flat fee of $25 shipping. So
it's a
Even
good
if
deal.
you live in Bendigo.
I was gonna say
I want to say
I don't
Bendigo.
know.
going all the way to Bendigo.
my
Yeah.
sister lived in Perth for a bit.
Costs a small fortune to ship to Bendigo, I can tell you that much.
Oh, yeah.
But we'll get your jeans there. Don't you worry.
It costs more to ship to Yukon one, but anyway.
Yeah, that's another story.
That was a little bit of an oopsie over here.
Whoops.
Or have a label come back.
That's worse.
Yeah, we've bought some expensive labels here.
Oh,
before.
Mike asked if we're going to the Four Nations game in Montreal. That would be fun. By the way, Canada beat Sweden yesterday. I don't know if there's any Swedes in the chat, but Canada beat Sweden last night.
Yeah,
Wait, I don't know anything.
In
What
overtime.
is this?
The Four Nations game is, I believe, someone's going to say if I got it wrong, but it's Canada, USA, Finland, and Sweden. Am I right?
Correct.
Is that so those are the Four Nations, and in the middle of the NHL season, they're just all stopping to play in this tournament.
Interesting.
My question is, who owns the tournament? Is it the NHL that owns it? I wanted to investigate this. I remember last night I was watching the game
and they're playing at the Bell Center?
Oh, it's Mike says
where?
on Saturday. I must be the Bell Center. So pretty cool.
Yeah, NHL.
It is the NHL who owns it. It makes sense because how they would never allow it otherwise. Because if someone gets injured in this,
Right,
the owners are
right,
just
yeah.
gonna
Yeah, isn't that
not
right?
be
So this
happy.
replaced the All-Star.
Oh.
But one of Canada's lines is like ridiculous. Like the Crosby line is like insane.
So who do you think is going to win?
Canada, baby! I don't know.
You think so?
I don't know. Hope so. But they won last night.
All right. Well, it's looking good then. Okay. Any last things before we do our little snack time?
Do it. Get into it.
Okay, I think it's time for snack
Straight to
time, people. But
snacks.
before we get into snack time, one thing I need to ask you guys a favor. Click the like button. Just click it. Just do it. It's so easy.
Beep boop.
That's where my like button is. It's hidden.
Ah,
So,
spicy.
Hit
Yeah,
the like button.
We got a lot of viewers in here today. Our numbers are great, so happy to see
Yeah,
new faces, old
it's
faces.
nice to see you guys. It's been a little while. I do apologize. We apologize, but we're back in action with lots to share, and so happy to have you guys hanging out with us on this lovely Thursday evening. And we're gonna finish it off with something that Terry just picked up. I tasked Terry. I said,
Thanks, Terry.
Go over to the local grocery store and see what delicacies you can find. And so, Terry, what did you find?
Yeah, so I braved the blizzard out there. And
Oh yeah, so tell people, you braved the blizzard. What's going on right now?
So if you're in Northeast North America, you're under a lot of snow right now. It's
About
blowing-
this much snow.
Yeah.
My kid's school was canceled.
Yes. All
And this is
schools
Canada,
cancel.
Quebec, Canada.
We
so
never cancel school.
Never cancel school.
Yeah. So
Today they
thick
canceled.
blowing snow all night, all day. It's still going. It is wild out there, but I was in the truck. It was no problem. I just, beached in the snowbank, as one does in this part of the world. Ran in there, got some funny Oreos. There you go.
So what flavor are these?
So it's chocolate coconut. No, sorry.
No.
Chocolate peanut butter pie. Chocolate
Okay.
peanut butter pie Oreos.
Wow.
And for me, I'm not too
I have
sure.
seen these before.
I'm not too surprised. No, I'm not sure what I'm more surprised about. The fact that there's an Oreo flavor like this, or the fact that chocolate peanut butter pie is a real thing.
Is it a
No, I've
thing?
never heard of
I've
it.
never heard
That
of
doesn't
it.
mean that doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't-
Lots of things exist that we haven't heard of.
Yeah, that's true.
Unknown.
I'm sure it
unknown
exists.
unknowns.
Why doesn't it exist? Everything.
It's just like
everything
a
exists.
pie full of peanut butter and someone puts chocolate on top or something.
Yeah, yeah. Why
Sounds
not?
really rich.
What's the problem?
It looks like homogenized or something. Anyway, let's
Yeah.
just crack into it.
I have had these before.
Oh yeah?
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, don't spoil it. Don't spoil
I have
it.
had almost every Oreo flavor.
Have you had the Post Malone collaboration Oreos?
No, I have not.
We were.
There
I
was a
looking for those.
Supreme Oreo also, red, and it said Supreme on it.
Ah.
Hilariously. Ooh, they smell.
Did
I
you
mean,
buy
they
it from
smell
the
like
Supreme or
peanut
did you
butter.
get it from a reseller?
I did not buy them.
You got it from the
You-
Supreme
you know-
reseller.
You know what? I
Got any of those
almost.
Oreos?
You know, I'm not a hype beast or anything like that, but
Sure.
what I was so tempted to buy when we were in Japan. I don't know if I texted you about it, but there was a Supreme Super Soaker. And it was a real branded Super Soaker, like the same one, but red and white
The
instead of like the
original
green or the blue. You know, remember the original green one?
Mhm.
It was the same shape, everything in Super Soaker packaging and everything. And I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. And I think it was like $140. And then I went on eBay and I saw that it was like also the same price. So since it wasn't a deal, I said, fuck it.
But wait, did you tell the story about your habushu on here?
I think so.
Yeah, we had
last
a
time.
big like.
Did we talk about it already?
Yeah,
Okay,
we just
never
a
mind.
big habushu talk.
I'll have
Just
to-
reminds me of that when you talk about this. Oh, you already opened yours up,
I
Terry.
delidded.
Wow.
You delaminated your
I
Oreo.
won't. I won't delid.
No, no, no.
Degloved. There you
But
go.
I like that you did. No, you could do it.
Yeah, cheers.
All right.
All right.
God bless you all.
Mm.
Oh, fresh.
Mm. Very soft.
I need some milk. Terry,
Sorry.
I would also like to say at the same time, you were just called a son of a bitch in the chat.
I
By
take
who?
it as the highest
That's cool.
form of
No,
compliment.
I'm pretty sure it was meant with
Yeah,
with compliments.
definitely. People,
By
guys,
Brian, the fixer of things.
you must have been watching This Week at Tath and Yoko because I'm always going on about my Jim Green African Rangers, which I'm wearing right now.
No, you're not on. There you are.
Yeah. Ah, there they are.
Higher,
Lace.
higher.
Yeah, and yeah, for people who got like wide duck feet like myself, and they're real wide, they're fantastic. I really, really love them, and they're not like Pacific Northwest boots like Mr. Garrett over here, the engineer.
Real boots.
Like high heels like there, stuff like that.
Real men with real high heels.
Yeah, real men with real high heels, stuff like that. These are just like no frills work shoe boots, and they're super wide toe box, and I love the simplicity of it and the comfort. And I think, for working in a warehouse, they're unparalleled. Great value too.
So, taste-wise, what was your review?
So I made a mistake because it's half and half. I put
Ah.
the peanut butter half and then the chocolate half.
You have
So
to bite in the middle.
it tastes like two different cookies:
You
a
see?
peanut butter cookie and a chocolate cookie.
I made sure to make my bite
Mm.
in the middle with half, just like
Get both?
like Jerry Seinfeld says with the black and white cookie. The challenge is to take a bite of both at the same time. You gotta have a little in a bowl of the white and the brown or the black at the same time.
Mine was softer than
Look
a
to
normal
the
Oreo,
cookie.
right? Was it very soft for you guys?
It was very soft. That's why I said fresh.
It's almost too warm.
Yeah, I didn't have like a good bite.
Yeah, I'd almost put them in the fridge or something to get them
Mm.
a little bit colder.
I agree. And I need a giant glass of milk with
Yeah,
it.
they're so
I'm so
rich,
thirsty right now.
So thirsty.
I like it though. I'm not a big Oreos guy.
Oh, you know what I have at my house now? I have Coca-Cola popping candy flavored Oreos. It's Coca-Cola flavored, and to simulate the like bubbliness of Coca-Cola, there's popping candy inside.
Pop Rocks?
Like I mean, that's a brand.
Okay.
There's a funny story behind that also. If anyone wants to really nerd out about something weird, Pop Rocks they had the patent on popping candy.
Oh.
Okay.
So no one else could do like popping candy in North America. I don't remember the full story, but there's some kind of controversy and thing, like, and they were copied, but they were the only ones who had the recipe. And could you actually patent such a thing and this and that? There's a whole cool story.
There's actually a very similar story to do with Oreos. There was basically like a competitor to Oreos, and
there's one called Hydrox. Do you know?
yeah, I think that's what it
is that
was.
it? Yeah, yeah.
And then
when I was a kid, we ate a shitload of Hydrox.
there was Hydrox, and then I think Oreo was something they went kosher or something, and then because of that,
Right.
Oreo somehow beat out Hydrox or whatever.
Right.
It was this whole story
That's
about
great.
like cookies. You can go look it up yourself. Again, another
Yeah.
cool nerdy.
In my
story.
house, we had Hydrox. How weird is that?
Interesting. I've never even had one myself. Maybe they don't make them anymore.
Probably not.
Anyways, I want to thank everyone for tuning in, hanging out with us. It is a real pleasure. I look forward to it every week. And we'll be here next week. Well, it'll probably just be Terry and I next week, 7 p.m. Eastern, Thursday. So we'll see you guys back then. And yeah, until then, have a great week, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.